Hello and welcome to another installment onto the Nerf playlist. So this is going to be a really quick video. It is most likely going to be coming in as bonus content. So what you're looking at here is from 2 reviews ago. It is the Max Striker by Dart Zone, which is a Target exclusive. Now this one has been modified. If you want to see it in its original form, you got to go back and look at that review. I will link that at the end of this video. So basically I had modified it in a number of different ways, but I did not like it stock. So I put my Nexus Pro stock onto it, which was good. I was happy with it. Unfortunately though, the stock that came with this blaster was put on the Nexus Pro and it looked absolutely hideous. So I wanted to get this stock back onto the Nexus Pro. So I got a new one. I got one from Worker. They are referring to it as the Mod CRT Stock, buffer tube stock. And that is because this blaster has a buffer tube right here. Now, what you're about to see is just the shoulder stock attachment for a blaster that already has a buffer tube. If you had a Nerf gun that doesn't have a buffer tube, they sell the stock you're about to see with a buffer tube attachment. I do not own one though, and I am not going to promote it because I'm not exactly sure what the setup is on that. All right, so this is what I got here. Bag it came in. Wow, okay. Holy crap, okay, there we go. All right, so what you have is basically an M4 style buffer tube stock, okay? So it's gonna have an up-down catch in it, which I'm guessing is actuated by that, and there it is. Oh, and it's got a click safety tight on it, all right? So that is the piece. I got it for about 20 bucks, all right? I got the shipping free. So now on the end, I'm not going to take it off. This does have a rubber plate. I actually prefer it with the plate on, so I'm leaving it on. It has 2 screw points to take that off, and then it has a rough cut surface underneath it. Also in the bag is this. If you were to take this rubber plate off, the tube, where the tube goes, would be open on the end. This places down into it, all right? And the rough cut surface underneath there sort of is like that. All right? Now, if anything is going out of camera view here, I am sorry. I'm having to go to great lengths to get this angle, and it's not the best setup, obviously, but it's what I have to work with. So I'm having a hard time keeping an eye on what's going on the camera and what's going on with my hands here. So basically, and that's an example of that. Sorry. And okay, so you have to actuate this lever to actually get the bolt down. It will not just pop into place. So you get it down, you press down on this lever, and it will go on. Now this is actually made for their buffer tubes, although it does work on the Dart Zone's blasters. So there's a little bit of a pop going on, but after that you will see, you will find the hole. Then you take that and tighten it up. All right. It's sturdy. It's actually, I believe it's 3D printed, but it's got a really good feel to it. It seems very sturdy. This here I'm going to have to get used to after having that open on the Nexus Pro, but I'll get used to it. The plastic feels better on this than the Nexus Pro. The end is better. It's got a rubber back plate. All in all, for nothing else but to get this back onto the Nexus Pro, it's proper stock. This is a good deal. Okay, so I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. The only complaint I have, looking at it right off the bat here, is because their bolt that holds in place is farther back on the tube, on the stock goes on further. And I think I've lost maybe, I don't know, half an inch to an inch off the back end because the whole piece has to go onto the buffer farther. But besides that, I'm happy with it. It feels good, feels sturdy. These all give a little play. All of them do. There's ways to tighten it up. I will cover that in a later video. I usually don't do it though because you can't remove the stocks easily afterwards. But I'm happy with it all in all. So this was the Worker Mod CRT buffer tube stock without the buffer tube. All right. And this has been a bonus content entry onto the Nerf playlist. I do hope you all are well, and as always, take care of yourselves and God bless.